Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Yulisa, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the startup cost of becoming a signing agent / notary public. We're going to go more in depth of becoming a signing agent, but you have to be a notary public in order to be a loan signing agent. So if you're interested in seeing that, please keep watching. The very first thing that you'll be spending money on is your notary license. You have to get licensed in your state to become a notary public, and then eventually a loan signing agent. So it is different in every state and it varies. But in the state of Arizona, it is pretty simple. You just have to go onto the Secretary of State website, which I'll leave in the description down below. Once you go onto that website, you can basically fill out an application. You do need a $5,000 bond before you apply in the state of Arizona. So I did mine through the NNA. I did everything through the NNA, honestly. Let me give you a little backstory on how I became a notary public real quick. So I wasn't even looking into becoming a notary public. I didn't know much about it, just the basics. I didn't really know anything about it. And my employer asked me if I wanted to be a notary public so I can notarize documents for them and they would pay it for me. I was like, okay, why not? I went online, did a quick research. I found the Secretary of State website. I read that I needed a $5,000 bond. I was kind of confused. I did a little bit more research and I found the NNA. That's where they give you step by step. It is pretty easy. You go onto the website, you click become a notary public, you select the state that you want to become a notary public in, and then they give you kind of like a step-by-step guide on what you need, and then you can buy everything through there. So my employer was paying for everything, so I just thought it was easy to just go on the NNA and buy everything in there. I went onto the NNA and I bought, there's 3 different packages. There's a basic, there's a standard, and then there's a complete package. I will leave a screenshot of what those 3 packages entail, but I bought the complete package. I had no idea what I needed. I had no idea what it entailed to become a notary public, how I could protect myself from any legal costs. I did a bunch of research and there was little to no information on general notary public. I had no idea about you could even become a loan signing agent. I just had no idea you could do something else with notary public. So I decided to go with the complete package. My employer was paying for it, and honestly, I just thought it was the best way to keep me safe. It included a $25,000 E&O insurance. That basically means that that money is there to insure you as a notary public in case you made a mistake. And it is just something really good to have, especially if you want to become a loan signing agent. Title agencies and just escrow officers, loan officers will ask for it. Some signing services even asked me if I had an E&O insurance. I had to give them the policy number and who I was insured through and all that. There's specific signing services that I've done that with. Or if when you sign on, you just add it. E&O insurance in Arizona is not required. It is not legally required. A bond, however, a $5,000 bond is required. The bond is protecting your client, customer, just in case you made a mistake, and then the insurance protects you. I would just say get that insurance because you never know, mistakes happen, or even then, if a mistake didn't really happen, you can get sued and maybe it wasn't your fault, but then you'll have all these legal fees you have to pay. Might as well just get insured. And if you are trying to become a loan signing agent, get insured. One thing that I've been trying to look into is actually getting insured through a different company, not through the NNA, but I still haven't done much research on that. I know that it is cheaper. So definitely just do your research. Once I bought my complete package, I went back into the application for my Secretary of State. So I fill out the application. I got the bond and my insurance through email from the NNA. the bond needed to be notarized and you needed 2 copies. So I went and I did that. My employer paid for that, but if my employer hadn't paid for that, then I would have been able to make a tax deduction off of that, off of my self-employed taxes. And then in another video, I'm actually going to be talking about if I still do self-employed or an LLC, or how I kind of manage that, but that'll be in the next video. Once I got my bond notarized, I just sent it in with my application, and then the money order for the state of Arizona is just a $43 fee to get your notary license. That's basically it. That's all you need. I paid, I think it was $64 fee because we expedited mine, just so I could get here a little bit sooner. After submitting the application and waiting, I did get in the mail from the NNA my journal and some other stuff. Like I said, I'll leave a screenshot of what it entailed, but I got my journal and some other stuff that they sent me. In the state of Arizona, it is not required to have a notary journal, but your notary journal is basically what is going to keep you safe in terms of any legal issues you may be found in, because your notary journal will have the date, the time, who signed. You take the details off their IDs, and all of that is in there. And if you don't have a notary journal, then how can you prove, you know, anything? So I encourage you to have a notary journal. Just anytime you place your stamp on any document, your name is on that document, and you can face any legal issues for that document. So protect yourselves. And that's just to become a notary public. Then I decided to see if there's anything else that I could do as a notary public to make money. And that's where I found a loan signing agent. I did a lot of research. I watched a lot of videos, just like you're watching right now, just to kind of see what it entailed, if you could really make money, if it was something really hard, if it was something really expensive, or, you know, what it entailed. So after doing my research, I decided to go for it. Again, I just went to the NNA. I don't know how I did research on this, and I never found the Mark Wills loan signing system program that they have. Maybe I saw it, but I saw a couple different ones, and I was just, you know what, I'm just gonna go through the NNA directly. I thought that was the best I could do. So then I went on the NNA. They have 3 different packages for becoming a loan signing agent, which is really easy. You go on the NNA and you click on becoming a signing agent. Again, you specify the state, and then they'll give you 3 different packages. This part of my license I was paying for because my employer only wanted me to be a notary public, so I paid for this. It was like a tax deductible. Again, I'll talk about like taxes and all of that in another video, but I am not a CPA in any means, and I do not know much about it. I just kind of what I've been learning through you know, doing my taxes. I became a notary public last June 2020. I didn't become a loan signing agent until September 2020. So I didn't officially start being a notary public loan signing agent till November. That's when I took my first jobs. I bought the complete NSA certification. I just thought might as well just spend a couple more bucks and have it all. You don't need the complete one, honestly, for what it offers. Basic NSA one is perfectly fine. I did spend $259 for the complete NSA, and I could have just spent $189 for the basic one. It only has like some prep sheets and like a document source book that they sent you, which is not totally necessary. I don't think so. That's it. That's all I spent to actually become a loan signing agent slash notary public. That's all the money that I spent, and I don't think it was that much money, to be completely honest with you, for what it's worth. You make your money back in just a couple signings. Even if you go through a signing service route, signing services will pay you anywhere between $75 to up to $120 here in Arizona, and you'll make your money back in like 3-4 signings. Everything is ready. I'm good to go. I need stuff. I need to purchase some things. And I'm just going to talk about the very basic things you need at the very beginning. Number 1, a computer, laptop, or a phone. You're gonna need a phone because you need to call these people. People need to call you, so you definitely cannot escape a phone. You'll need a phone. You're gonna need a computer because you need to be able to see documents, print documents, sometimes even scan documents and send them back. So you need a laptop or a computer. And most of the times we have that already in our homes. So for me, those were not startup costs. The second thing that you'll need is a printer. You need to invest in a good printer. I'll link down below the one that I use and like other similar models that you can find. But you need a printer. You need a printer. You need a fast printer. And then plus, order toner. I do have a website where I find toner a lot cheaper. It is not like, it is just like a generic brand. It works perfectly fine, so I'll link down below that website too if you want to check it out. Just have always like 1 or 2 extra toner cartridges with you because you don't want to run out of toner in the middle of you printing documents. You don't want to do that. And then that brings us to obviously paper. I found paper very cheap at Amazon. I'll link down below the paper that I buy. Usually I buy it from Amazon or from Walmart. They're the cheapest places you'll find it from. And then you'll be needing lots and lots of pens and sticky notes. Especially sticky notes at the beginning. I'll link all of that down below. So those are all the startup costs of becoming a loan signing agent / notary public. I'll go ahead and add a screenshot of the cost that I had. So you can just kind of see what it's at. To be honest, it is not like a huge cost at the very beginning for what you get out of it as soon as you get into it. You get a lot out of this business really quickly. So I'll leave all the links down below if you're interested in becoming a loan signing agent. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Make sure you leave a comment down below on what videos you would like to see from me next. I do have a couple planned out. And there will be 2 videos coming out this week. So make sure you hit that notification button and subscribe and like this video. Thank you very much. Have a great day.